Boom. And we are live with another episode of the Brownwaterb Banter podcast virtual. I'm Jared Seymour.
My name is Joey Cates.
And dude, we got a great episode for you this evening. We have Dane the Greatt. Now, if you don't know who he is, you're probably not on TikTok. And if you're not on TikTok, you're making a mistake. This dude has an hilarious TikTok channel with some really cool characters that if you're from the South, if you're from our area, Louisiana, wherever, Texas, I think you can relate. He does one called The Southern Dad that is just, dude, it'll have you like crying. You're laughing so hard. So we're going to talk to him tonight about how he got to start, how he got into TikTok, and where all his characters come from. But before we do that, like we always do, we are going to start out thanking our sponsors right out of the gate. You've heard them before, Southern Magnolia Smiles, man. If you're in Ocean Springs, Gulf Coast area, you're looking for a great local dentist, Southern Magnolia Smiles is your one-stop shop there. That's Dr. Robbie Williams and his team. Look them up on Facebook and Instagram at Southern Magnolia Smiles, or you can check them out on their website, www.southernmagnoliasmiles.com, or give them a call on the landline, 228-215-1202. He's located right there, like I said, in Ocean Springs, man. So check him out. Give him a shot. Tell him Brownwater sent you. We'd really appreciate it. Next up, Hilltree Marketing. If you're looking for someone who can do a website for you, this is the guy, Jesse Hill, right here. Here's him and his team. Go check him out at hilltreemarketing.com. You can see all the websites that he's built. They do photography, cinematography, aerial cinematography, IT work. If you need anything digital done, he's a one-stop shop and he's local. hilltreemarketing.com. Go check out brownwaterbanter.com if you want to see some of the work that he's done, because he built our website for us and we're super happy with it. Next up, right out the gate, Joey, what's this? Saltwater Fabrication. What's Vince up to?
Yeah, man. Vince is welding his butt off up there in Latimer, man, in Vancleave. He's got a new merch line coming out. Got some hoodies coming out. He's rolling dimes on everything from center consoles. He's actually building a boat right now, a party barge. I think he's building right now. So anything you need, fabricated, stainless, aluminum, metal, anything you can dream of, he can put it down. So he come on board recently with us, and he's gonna hang out with us. So he's a good guy. I'll go check him out as well.
Yep, go check him out on his Facebook page at Saltwater Fabrication, or give him a call if you got some work that he can do for you. 228-229-8855. Vince, we appreciate the support, man. All right, so without further ado, Dane, what's up, dude?
What up?
There he is, man. There he is.
I was in mid tripod adjust mode. So
we like to keep it, shoot from the hip here, keep everybody on their toes on the show. So, but no, man. So look, I'm scrolling through TikTok, going through, just swiping. And then all of a sudden I see the Southern Dad. And the next thing I know, I'm 8 to 10 videos deep. I'm crying. I'm showing my wife. We're laughing. I'm talking about how this is exactly how I was raised. And then now I'm also saying the same shit that you're doing on the skit to my kids. It's hilarious, dude. Your TikTok channel it's off the charts, man. And you can tell because it's obviously been growing. You've been at that for what, a year?
And November 4th makes a full year on TikTok.
Damn.
And you've been huge in a year. I mean, was the growth slow for you, or what was it, like a big bomb going off?
I feel like TikTok, it's weird. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, it's just random. It's a slot machine. It's not like that. I think that, you could post a really good TikTok and just like not know that you put a formula in there to make it go viral. You just kind of randomly did it, without doing it, I guess you could say. But I feel like TikTok like tests you. It did me.
So it wasn't just a one video post and boom, there you go. Like you had to put the work in.
Yeah, that's what started it for me. I was doing in the beginning of the summer of 2020. Yeah, I just started doing videos on Facebook, learning how to edit and all this other stuff. And then like, I guess it wasn't going anywhere. You know how it works on Facebook and Instagram. Like, yes. And YouTube, it's just like very hard.
Clogged, man. Yeah, it's clogged.
It's discouraging.
Yep.
And then I played around with TikTok, and I think my second week of being on there, I had a post to 3.2 mil, and that was it.
Damn, he's off to the races.
I ain't stopped.
I don't know what that would feel like. We had one video do 255,000, and I was like, we're the coolest thing on the planet. And it was just a stupid, like, I don't even know if it was 10 seconds long. Joey was putting crawfish into a pot. Yeah, and I played Drop It Like It's Hot, that Snoop Dogg video, and it just took off, dude. And then we got a claim against us because it was animal cruelty. That was cool.
Yeah.
And I had to fight that.
Crawfish.
And we won. And anyway, and then I had one other one where we cooked some steaks, and I was like, if you don't like medium rare, go eat a sandwich. And then people were like, would they like duet to it? And some dude threw a sandwich on the table and was like, I ain't touching medium rare. It's fun, is what I'm getting at. Like, it's fun to have people appreciate your comedy or your channel or whatever it is.
That's what TikTok is. Like, that's what they do. That's what they give you. I think it's like, hey, you want to come on our app? You could be viral, you know? And then everybody's like, dude, like, how many people on TikTok right now are like 30K and they're happy? They got their own little clique. They're doing, hey, we're just doing a merch. We got merch coming to all 30,000 of y'all, which it doesn't, like, honestly, it doesn't really matter how many followers you have on TikTok. It's your engagement. That's what people look at.
Correct. How many? And that's what happened with ours. People started commenting on it, and then that's what the algorithms pick up on, that like, hey, people are interested in this, and then they put it in front of more and more people.
Right. How TikTok works is whenever it's watched from front to back and finished, that's when it's pushed out. And it's pushed out more when they comment, share,
right,
and follow you after, you know.
But dude, no, seriously. So like, you're from the great state of Louisiana.
The great state of
Louisiana. The only other place I would go, I think, if Mississippi Gulf Coast fell into the Gulf of Mexico, I'm headed straight to the west. So, and then I would go right over into Texas if need be as well. So, but what's your background, man? Like, what were you doing before you hit record on TikTok? I gotta believe you were the dude like cracking jokes and shit.
Yeah,
your whole life.
Oh, I was always like a class clown, bro. Like, actually, I think I got class clown of my class when I graduated.
Same here.
I was always the guy that was like, hey, y'all, this how Bob is. Okay, guys, today, you know, I was that guy, and I was doing refinery work, like plant work.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I've done since I was 21. You know, I had kids at a young age, so I jumped my ass in the plants, and I ain't working there no more.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you've been able to parlay this out and then get out into like not having to go like the 9 to 5 route that you were doing at least.
Well, right, and if 9 to 5, kind of, yeah. So I mean, I was working at a little small plant doing maintenance there, very small, and it was like the job that's forever. You got the benefits, you got this, and I gave that up. I walked in the office and I said, "Let me tell you something." No, I didn't say that, but I was like, "Hey, can I please
flip the desk over? Like, I'm done with this shit."
No.
Yeah.
But it felt good.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
That's crazy, man. That's good. I love to hear that. We talk to a lot of small business owners on this channel as well. And the transition from guaranteed benefits and the cush of knowing you got a paycheck coming when you start a business, which is what you've done, right? Like, that's not an easy thing to do, man. And especially when something like what you're doing, that takes a lot of cojones.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Or did we cut out? It's the internet show. Uh-oh, we might have lost him.
That Louisiana internet's a long way from us, man. It's just not right down the road.
Yeah. Dane, can you hear us, bro?
Dang, kick your kids off the PlayStations, man. We got a podcast we're doing.
I can't hear. I can't say something.
Can you hear me now? It's like we're on that cell phone commercial.
Okay,
can you hear me now?
Frozen.
Can you hear me now? We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Is it me? Is it mine?
I think
so. I think so. We can hear you though.
Yeah.
A little bit right now.
Let's see. What if I pull him out and put him back in? Let's see.
Hello.
Is that any better? Any better?
Is it mine or?
I can see Jared fine. I can hear Jared. I can hear you fine.
It sounds like it's y'all's.
It's probably Jared's. Jared's got bootleg
mine.
internet.
Are you back?
I'm telling you, it probably is.
Yeah.
Blame it on the guest, you know?
Yeah, of course. That's how hospitable we are. It's always your fault.
But what you were saying before we cut out, Bubba, I'm sorry.
That's all good. Yeah, no, I was saying like that leap, from going from a guaranteed job, the cushion of that, benefits, the whole nine, to making the leap into just like totally investing in yourself. Like that's not easy, man.
No, especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
You can't do shit like that whenever you got kids. It's not like, I'm trying to like pursue this rap career.
Right.
I know I got 4 kids.
Yeah.
Like,
how many albums have you sold? Like none. It's like, okay, cool.
My kids got to eat.
Bucks and trucks.
Yeah.
It's a whole new thing. But yeah, no, you didn't sell 4 albums. You've done it. You've put a dent in. But like, what's that like, dude? Like, what was the wife? What was that speech like? Like, was she on board right out the gate? Like, how do you convince her with that?
No, indeed not. She was just like, well, when I knew that I had to quit my job is whenever, like, I work constructions like all my life, right? So it's hard whenever you're like always on the phone. Hey, how many times I got to tell you, man, get off the phone. Okay, we're at work. And it's like, you feel bad. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. But like, you're checking emails and like you're just keeping up with the trends, I guess you could say. And low key, like my job was getting in the way of my TikTok. And I'm like,
what you want to do now?
You're right. I told my wife this. I'm like, I've always, being in the refinery, like I've worked at jobs where they're like, okay, look, we got a 3-month job out here, guys. And then 2 weeks, they're like, okay, well, look, things happen. We're going to have to lay you off. Like that's embedded in a refinery worker. You know what I mean? Like tomorrow's never promised. And
it's almost the nature of the beast out there. It's either feast or famine. You're either rolling in it or you're laid off looking for work.
Yep. And so I'm like used to it. So it's just like I told I'm like, Chaz, if let me just give this a go, and I'll jump my ass right back in there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, and honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. If somebody asks me that, they're like, so like if this just dies out tomorrow, I'm like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm gonna go my ass right back to the plants, and I'm gonna do it with a smile because I'm like, look, you know what? I've always would watch these Viners, these MySpacers, these Facebookers, and I'd look back and go, man, I'm funny too, bro. Like man, and then here I am. I gave it a try. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did
so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that brings up a good point. So like, I love being funny too, but it's hard to take being funny randomly or in a conversation or whatever, and then package it into something like be funny now, do this now. And you said, I think earlier before we started recording, that you hooked the phone up, you hit record, and you just went with it. Yep. Like you had no plan as far as like characters or what you was going to say or nothing. You just started just kicking ass.
I mean, I just like, I don't like write a script. I go into every video with a topic. Okay. So it'll be like Southern Dad, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, all right, this is how I'm going to act it out. But like with the Southern Dad bit, that's basically what I did. I just kind of like grabbed some different kind of clothes. I'm like, okay, boom, 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 threw it on. I had the belly suit already that I was using for another character. And I was, and that's it. Because if you sit back and be like, man, it would be funny if it was like this, or it would be cooler, or maybe I need to look like this. Shut up.
Yeah.
Set the phone up and do it.
I got a picture for people here watching on the live stream and on the replay. This is what we're talking about.
Look at this guy.
If that doesn't scream sex appeal and experience, I don't know what does, man. I mean, that's it. That's it right there.
Ryobi.
With the weed eater.
Ryobi, where's my check?
Yeah. Ready to throw down on the grill and yell at kids while drinking Miller Lite all at the same time.
Yep.
He doesn't drink though.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, is he Baptist?
He drinks Old Duels.
Okay, I can
No,
respect that.
I don't. If you notice in my videos now, maybe later, like back when I was just starting out, but now I don't cuss at all.
Okay,
At all.
That's funny. I mean,
I'm trying to get Jared in that, but he just keeps slipping. He does Freudian.
I mean, look at him. He's drinking bourbon, dude.
I
the
know.
name of the show is Brownwaterb Banter. I mean, Jesus, it doesn't get any more straightforward than that.
Well, like with me, like, you know, I mean, with a podcast, the podcast lane, like you can cuss. Like I love that. But like with my kind of, you know, I want
Wholesome,
it
kind of family fun kind of
Yeah.
thing, like making fun of the, you know, the dad that we all know and love, right? I get it.
right.
I get it. We got
Well, my
some
dad
comments.
used to cuss at me all the time.
That's also true too.
So
Mine
many
did
people
too.
say that. They're like, man, my dad would have sat there and he would have took the switch. And I'm like, I know that. But, you know, I can't post that on TikTok.
Right.
You're
Okay.
right.
They can't, a lot of people can't handle just like the, you know, just your Southern dad.
Correct. You definitely have to put a little filter on it to keep everybody, you know, where they, you know, so they can tolerate it. But we got some comments coming in. Tony, our buddy Tony, he's saying that cat is hilarious. I'm glad, Tony, you've obviously watched the content, you know. So, and Matthew, he said he agrees 1,000,000%. I'm not sure what topic we were talking on, but
He
hey,
agrees with it. So
he agrees with it. So that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters.
Here's
yeah,
my
dude.
question. My question is, a lot of these TikTok, these videos are about the South, and we've had, you know, like Stale Cracker on here and you on here. It seems like the world wants to see the South. You know what I'm saying? Like we blow their mind with the stuff that we do every day. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. See, all right. So I'm gonna give Stale Cracker as an example. Shout out to Stale. So he kind of like when he started doing his videos right out the gate, he already had the formula to like go viral, and he probably really didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? It's the kicker, which is 3 seconds. You know, he does his with the slapping the spoon. Today, right. I'm finna learn y'all.
Yeah.
You know, blah 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 blah. And so all, you know, like people are looking at that going, wait, this guy, he talks kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's cooking what? Crawfish? I've never had that.
Right.
And he's got a mullet on. You know what I mean? So like that ultimately will stop your average Northerner, I guess you could say, or person who hasn't been to Louisiana. So
well, shit, even people that's in the South, that's not in the coastal South,
Jackson area,
it's different. Yeah, like even for us, if you go up past like Hattiesburg in Mississippi, you know it's a different world compared to what we have here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I'm sure Louisiana is probably the same way. Like, so when you say Northern, it don't have to be like, you know, Michigan. Like there's people in the Midwest, like, and even in some of the southern states on the northern tips, they don't have that culture. And that's what Joey and I, while we started this podcast, is because we love it so much down here, man. The culture. I mean, I talked to you a little bit before earlier about, you know, we're in Mississippi, but we have a heavy Cajun influence over here, culture over here, a lot of coon asses over here, and we're
half coon ass.
Yeah, and that's another thing is like, let me tell you this too. So I didn't want to do that when I first started on TikTok. I didn't want to be like your average Louisiana creator, because if you'll find them, a lot of them are like, oh yeah, we're gonna go down to the bayou and we're gonna, you know, everyone, and you're like, he don't even live in he what? You know what I'm saying? So
he's from Covington.
He's from Covington. They emphasize on that. And I'm like, I didn't want to be that. So I just basically kept pushing. It took me about 6 months to really see some, like, you know, I guess you could say some
traction.
Correct. Yeah. I was about to quit.
Really?
I had my, so I started in November. I had my creator fund taken away from me in February.
Well, explain a little bit to that, because I haven't got that deep into TikTok. You have to have a certain amount of views or followers or something, then you can.
Right. So like I think when COVID started, they get TikTok Creator Fund. You get money per views. Blah blah blah. It ain't really nothing crazy. I promise you.
Right. Right.
But you know, when that was taken from me, I'm like, that really discouraged me, bro. Because I'm like, man, like, you know, I put my heart and soul into this, dude, and I don't have any bad, you know, videos or anything like that. But they do it because of the guideline violations.
Right. Like I told you, we got hit with, which was just weird.
Mold and crawfish, animal cruelty.
What it is it's these trolls, it's these kids that sit back and report the video that they can. You know what I mean? Correct. So like, and TikTok reads 3 reports. It doesn't see the video and go, he wasn't doing that. It just sees 3 reports.
Right.
You understand?
Right. Or like an algorithm too. I don't know if there's actually even a physical person looking at it at the beginning. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Just a computer.
And they just pull it off. That way it's off of there. And then like what we did is we just kind of contested it and said, this is food, and we were cooking it. And it took like a day and a half, and then they put it back up and everything.
Appealed it, yeah.
Yeah, peeled it, whatever. Yeah. And it was fine. So that's just
I had my share of those. Imagine like what you've dealt with. I was dealing with that like on every other video basis. Yeah.
So that would. See, and that's the other side of this that people don't get to hear or know. That's why we love talking.
I was almost gonna quit. Like whenever they took my creator fund away from me, like, you know, my wife was behind me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you're starting to make some money on here." When really it wasn't nothing but like it was like what, like $200 a month maybe, and it wasn't like, you know, big time. So that discouraged me, and I just like, man, I can't. I ain't gonna quit. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
And I kept going and going and going and going, and I got it back.
We'll dive into the character, man. What was your inspiration behind it, man? What started it for you?
Oh man, I mean, life. You know, for a while, the Southern Dad was like mean, and like, you know, it was just he wasn't like the happy kind of like, hey, whoa, man, what you got, man?
Yeah.
I had to change a lot of my stuff. I had to hone in on being relatable. A lot of people don't do that. They just try to make an SNL skit. Don't do that. Try to be relatable, because that's what helps, you know. And I was just like, I think it was a Christmas video I did. What you got, man? A Power Ranger sword? Look at that cool Power Ranger dude. And what I did was I knew that little part worked. I said, okay, I'll make another video. Whoa, what you got? Blah, blah, blah. Look at that cool blah, blah, blah dude.
And then are you splicing those together, or these are all separate videos?
All separate.
Okay. I mean, is the meaner Southern Dad still on your TikTok, or this is shit before you ever even put it out?
Yeah, this is if you go, when I started Southern Dad, it was Southern Dad Part 1, Southern Dad Part 2, where when I was making a minute long, which is the worst thing to do for TikTok. Don't do that. I was making minute-long videos, you know. Now a lot of my stuff is like 22 to 30 seconds, you know.
Okay.
Attention spans are short these days.
Right. So this is how I do it. I'm gonna break it down to you. I do it with cranking the weed.
Yeah.
So you're like,
what is he doing?
What is he doing? Oh, Southern Dad cranking a weed eater. Oh, this is funny. Let me go ahead and watch it. Okay, done.
Yeah.
You done watched it front to back.
That's smart. That's super smart.
So you're like a firecracker. It's like 30 seconds and then boom, right out the gate.
That's how I am.
I got an inappropriate joke that I'm going to edit out because Joey's on me. I'm not going to make that joke. I got a joke. I'm not making that joke.
No, anyway, I don't really care about that. Really,
No, but yeah, dude, that's a lot of forethought. I hope people are paying attention and listening. I mean, there's a lot of thinking that's involved in this. It's both. It's not thinking and just being funny and being what you know, but then it's also like looking back at what you did, what worked, and what doesn't work, right?
Yes, a lot of people do that. A lot of people a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people sit there and they're like, dude, I just went viral for doing whatever. This time I'm going to make a video and it's going to be like, you know, somewhat different. And,
right.
And that's where they fuck up.
Right.
It's like, what did you go viral for? Do it again.
Double down.
Stay consistent.
Because when you post a video, you know, you're not really trying to hit your followers. You're trying to hit that For You page.
Correct.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your followers will see it, yeah, but they're going to be there. You're trying to grab more people, you know?
It's almost like the AT&T plan. Like you got, this is for new customers. You got your old customers. Now we're trying to reach some new customers.
Dude, go look at my videos. Go, if you really scroll through, like for instance, the video where I did, you know, I've seen them work for a long period of time, and I've also
That's
so
the
that-
one, dude. I was like, I have had somebody tell me that in that week when I watched your video. It could work for a long time or it could break tomorrow. I'm like, I was just told that.
That video, I just refilmed it, but the first one I think was a cable guy.
Is it AC guy the one I saw? I thought was he AC
Right,
guy?
but I copied a video that I done me, and it was the cable guy where it's like, yeah, if you sign the paperwork, that's all I did, bro. I mean,
This is the one that got my wife in the video. The same one where you said, "And what y'all did with these walls in here?" That's
it really pops
that's
or
every
something.
dude who's ever came over and hooked up anything in your house says something along them lines.
Like a
Nailed
dog
it.
or something. The dog is just like,
Yeah.
oh.
Speaking of dog, I gotta let mine out.
Pomeranian? I love Pomeranians.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just you nailed it, dude. I mean, that's perfect, man. Another thing that I noticed that you did really well that really shocked me. And so explain to me how you got here with this, because this is like a big picture thing with people and advertising, right? So you got people that sponsor your videos now, companies, products, whatever. But the way you took your character into the sponsorship so that it was like the product just kind of jumped into your video, made sense, and then went out, versus like stopping the show and going, this video is brought to you by blah blah blah, and everybody's like, to hell with this, and they check out. Like, was that obviously that was your idea, but like, how did you do that? How did you come up with that? And how, because I think there's a lot like big ass companies who can't do that, big ass marketing companies, television commercials that aren't doing that.
Because, well, first off, I mean, if it's on TV, you got to sit through it, right? If it's on, I guess you could say social media, it's easy for a person to go
Swipe.
So what I did is I'm like, you know, anytime that I do business with a company or whatever ad, whatever, I'm telling them, look, if you let me do it my way, I can get you the most amount of views, and then also I'll show your product to whatever. You know, a lot of these ad companies, they want you to go in there and be like, guys, come get the blah 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 3000. It is, you know, and ultimately the people are gonna go,
Nope. Yeah, he's selling me something. I'm out of here.
but when I do it like this, son, did you use my blah 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 3000?
Yes. Because it's not a commercial anymore. I'm still watching the Southern Dad just live his life.
Right.
That's it. And that's where that's where the money's at.
How did you know that? That's my question. How did you know that? You don't come from, I'm assuming you're not from a Fortune 500 marketing company. You're not from it was intuitive?
Well, it was myself. I mean, you know, you ever stop and scroll and then you see the guy that's like, stop. You've been scrolling on TikTok for way too long.
Yeah.
You know, I think everybody in the world goes, get the out of here.
Yeah. Scroll again. Scroll faster.
Right. So if he were to do something, probably, I don't know, to where it's not so cheesy, try to make it into like a skit to where it doesn't look like an ad, because I'm telling you, people do not watch ads.
Right.
They don't.
Even on TV, though, you said you can't get away from it. You know what they do on TV when the commercials come on?
Skip.
Mhm.
Yep. Get on the
So they ain't
phone.
watching them either, you know?
Play Clash of Clans.
Right. Exactly.
I hated that game, man.
I loved it.
I
But then
got to the
burned out.
second world and I'm like, I can't do nothing.
Yeah. What's been one of the coolest things, man, that's come about all this, other than getting some freedom, it sounds like, on your for your destiny? You're investing in yourself, you're doing your own thing, but like, what's just kind of serendipitous thing? Somebody reached out to you, or an opportunity that you got? I've seen some of your videos where it looks like you met some music people, got to go up on stage with somebody, if I remember right. Like, what's that like?
It's I mean, I can't really explain it.
Surreal?
It's you know, yeah, you know, I mean, I'm just like I said, I still consider myself, I'm nobody bigger. I'm just an average Joe. I'm telling you, like, all I did was just put the phone on the tripod and hit go.
Right.
Like, I had to learn how to edit, you know, and blah blah blah. But it's been awesome. I mean, I got a chance to meet Clay Walker, Co Wetzel, Luke Combs recently.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If
Yeah,
you go to
he's
Luke
good.
Combs' TikTok, shout out to Luke Combs. I love you so much. But go
I
to
love
his
his music.
TikTok. He follows 5 people.
No way.
I'm one of them.
No way.
Stale Cracker, I think, is one of them.
That's
Yeah, he is.
That's
I
awesome.
think
got-
Luke
man.
Combs low-key loves Louisiana. Like, he likes it.
Everybody loves
Where's he
Louisiana.
from? Where is Luke Combs from?
He's like, I think, like West Virginia.
Is he?
I hope he's not watching this. Like, dude, we were friends.
Yeah,
I
he's
know it's
watching
not.
you.
It's not Tennessee. It's not. It's like kind of in that. You know what I mean?
Kentucky,
Yeah.
Tennessee, some Virginia, somewhere around their area.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I love it, dude. That's great. I love to see people believing in themselves and then succeeding like you're doing. And that's
And I mean, so many other like creators, I guess you could say, like a stupid amount of creators where I was like, oh man, I used to watch him on Vine, or I used to watch him on Facebook, you know, and like they're hitting me up, and they're
Really?
hey, I love the stuff, you know, like that when that's like really cool. Like my, I guess you could say my TikTok hero, I guess, I don't know. But the person who I look up to and I think is really funny is Drewski. I think he's super duper funny. He reached out to me a while ago and was like, yo, keep it going. You know, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You know?
yeah.
It'd be like Joe Rogan calling us saying, "Hey, keep up the good work, guys."
Hey guys, you guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
I wish
wanna
I
go
would
do
have
some
thought of that.
mushrooms
Yeah.
and
What would
white
y'all
people.
do right now? Y'all be like,
Yeah.
thank you
exactly.
so much, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd walk into work the next day. I'd be like, I'm out of here. I'm done. You know,
I hate y'all.
with no financial plan, no sponsorships, nothing, you know, just I'm done.
Mhm.
I made it. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's what the internet can do. That's what technology, I feel like, can do. It's good and it's bad. It's terrible and it's good, but it gives people the opportunity to, like you just said, because you're saying you use a cell phone, not a bunch of crazy equipment, not, you know, $5,000 cameras or anything like that. Cell phone, probably a light, if I had to guess, and maybe a microphone. And now you're living, you know, what you're passionate about.
That's it. I mean, when I first started doing like the video stuff, you know, I had to learn like lighting, you know, better light. Anytime I like do a video, I'm like, okay, which way would be better lighting or blah, blah, blah. But with the mic deal, I wanted to start doing like pranks. This was like way in the beginning of my creating, I guess you could say. But
Right.
I'm like, man, I want a nice mic to where I can walk far and then whatever. And I just kept it on, you know, because I was doing like crazy videos and you can't really hear me. So I'm like, you know, screw it. I'll just wear the mic in every video. And then I thought about getting a nice $high camera. I was like, man, this is what I want. But I'm like, then you got to upload it on here. Then you got to drag it. Like, man, on my phone, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could be.
You edit it and
Especially
everything
with the
right
new phones. I mean, the new phones have better cameras than most cameras on the stores the stores right now.
I've switched my camera settings to 60 frames per second. Probably not right here, but like on the, you know, I put it to 60 frames and I use 4K and HD, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was Joey, I was that video edited the other day of Boyd stuff. My cousin does a little like tinkering around with a YouTube cooking channel, and I hadn't done a video for him since like 3 years ago. And I filmed one on my phone the other day, and I was like, whoa, holy shit. I didn't realize how far cell phone cameers have came.
It looked
just
good.
In 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years, it was like night and day. I'm like, whoa, okay, that's something, you know. And that should be an inspiration for people out there. It's like most people have a cell phone. You may not have the top of the line, but you don't necessarily need it. Put the phone up and go.
Right. I was using, this was like the video. I got my old phone I use it, but this is a iPhone 10.
Damn it, iPhone.
That's
user.
the moneymaker.
Damn
This
it.
is the one that started my video. I mean, you could still set it to 60 frames per second, and that's it.
Yeah.
Jared's an Android guy. He hates to hear that.
I know he is because he texted me and I seen that. Hey, okay.
Oh, here we go with
has
the green bullshit. I don't
look.
Yeah.
I barely even know
everybody
the
who
reference,
has an
but I
iPhone,
just
look. They do this. They receive a text and it's green. Deep down, the iPhone user wants to go like,
Yes, correct. Throw it.
"How dare you?"
Yeah,
and if that right there is the definition of a cult, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is.
that's fine.
I rest
But
my
we can
case.
have more than 10 people in our text.
Well, I mean, there are
I can
some
connect to Google.
there's some like really good Android cameras out there, like
Yeah.
really, really as good as the iPhone. But like, I'll see some people where they're like, "Man, dude, I'm trying to do this trick and stuff. Like, can you help me out?" And you look at their videos, and it's just like, this is an Android from Dollar General, bro.
Yeah.
You
It's a
trying to
Cricket
record
wireless.
like video?
You got
it don't-
Boost Mobile.
Cricket wireless.
Right. If anytime you have a video, like your videos have to look good that way, because again, you're trying to stop people in their tracks. And I'm not going to watch a video where it's just like shitty looking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it's filmed through a flip phone.
Right. A razor.
Yeah, nobody
Dude.
wants to see that.
So outside of TikTok and everything, what else are you into, man? That's another thing I wanted to know. What is it? I see the motorcycle in the background.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got some tools in the background. Raise hell, praise Dale. I don't know what.
Gear
This
in.
isn't even my garage. I'm just setting up here real quick. So
You just went over to the neighbor's house, opened up.
no,
the garage?
I like riding. I mean, I tinker around with my bike, and I love Dale Earnhardt. I just love everything. The legacy and like the mustache and the black and that's my color. And I was
Rubbin's
like,
racing, baby. Rubbin's racing.
dude. Went out like a champ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you think before that race, somebody would, Dale, listen, do you want to use, I don't know what the thing is.
Yeah.
Do you want to, and he was probably like smoking a cigarette.
What?
Can you get out of my face, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Restrictor plate. What the hell
Yeah.
is a restrictor plate?
It's called
Yeah.
something. I don't know, but it's got a name.
Yeah. It's that old school generation that grizzle. It was grizzled, That's that Eastwood vibe. I mean, they didn't take no shit, and it's different nowadays, but that's why we appreciate it.
Yeah.
I want to go see his statue. I think he's got like 2 statues. He's got one. God, somebody's gonna be like, "That's wrong."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Fact.
know.
Roasted
I'm
in
not
the
even gonna
comments.
say it, but I think there's 2 statues.
What you think about his boy?
I mean, he's another badass too. I mean,
Did you see his Rogan interview? Speaking of Rogan earlier,
yeah, I've seen a little bit here and there.
woo, dude, I never knew that about him. He has probably more concussions than most NFL players.
I believe it.
From wrecking
Yep.
or bumps.
Wrecking, I'm assuming, but he talks about having like months at a time that he don't remember, getting in wrecks and having like 3 weeks where he couldn't walk straight, and anytime he stood up, he'd get dizzy and fall over and stuff. Like it just shows you that those guys aren't just sitting there behind a steering wheel. If you're not into NASCAR, you don't know. Like, they're athletes, dude. I mean, it's a different type of athleticism, but they're hard dudes.
I like you gotta. I recently watched the Dale Earnhardt. Damn it, what was it? It was on ESPN. I'm not sure, but they just went through
30 for 30.
That's it.
Yeah.
And just sitting there, like, just imagine Dale Jr. Hey, what's everything okay with Dad? Is everything okay? I don't know. He's going to the hospital, and then you got to find out that like the top, your dad, the top son of a bitch in NASCAR passed away. Then you got to like continue.
Yeah. You got to continue the legacy.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
And that's a lot of pressure It's a ton of pressure when you're the best kid. It's like Tom Brady having a kid. You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning having a kid. Drew Brees for you coon-asses having a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me tell you something. I was talking about this. The Breeze boys are gonna be quarterbacks. I promise you.
I hope so. They're playing right now, or fixing to start playing. They missing half their team, but they're playing Dallas right now tonight.
Yeah, as we speak. That's right. So I know
it starts at 7, but
that's right, 7:30. It's only okay.
Yeah,
but I think Jeremy. Man, I could say is Dale's grandson. One of the grandsons follows me. I'm trying to think who it is. So it's Dale, and who's the other one? Kyle.
Ooh,
the other brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
I think his name is. I could be wrong. I think it's either Jeremy or Kyle. But his son follows me.
He races? Does he keep racing?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to say this. I mean, he ain't like.
Yeah. On that level.
Yeah, but you got to work your way up. Nobody gets there, automatically. Although it seems though as those Super Bowl or NASCAR or Super Bowl champion sons get there a little bit quicker than everybody else.
But they do, though. You don't think they don't? I think
that's like having Mr. Miyagi. I mean, of course you're going to be better at karate.
Yeah. That's like the Manning, that's #1 quarterback in the country. You know what I'm saying?
His son. That's is that Peyton's son? Yeah.
No, that's the
Archie Manning's son.
Oh, it's Cooper's. It's Cooper's son.
Cooper's son is in the NFL?
Yeah. Cooper's son is the #1 quarterback recruit in the nation, I want to say.
Joe, you can bust me on this one. Wasn't he supposedly like super talented himself, but he got hurt, and that was why he never made it in the NFL? Am I making all that up? Cooper, he was really good.
Yeah, he was good. He was a wide receiver though. He wasn't a quarterback.
Okay,
he's a second brother, right?
He's the oldest. Cooper's the oldest. Yeah, and supposedly he made a lot of money in business as well,
Peyton,
right?
Then Eli.
Yeah.
Talented family though.
Yeah, for sure. They got the genetic makeup to make it happen. But all right, Dane. So I got one more big question for you, and then we'll wrap it up, dude. And we appreciate your time for sure. This has been great,
y'all, man.
But without giving away any trade secrets, and you don't have to go in depth. But like, what's the future hold for you? Like, what's the plan, man? I know you seem like somebody just grinds at it. That's not going to take no for an answer. You're pot committed. Like, what's on your mind about the next 6 months to a year? Like, where are you at with that?
Grinding it out. Basically what I would like to see for myself is I want to work with bigger companies, like I got a few deals that are like solid, but like I want the deals that I have, it's like Dollar General style kind of deals. They're good.
Yep.
But I'm trying to do some shit with Walmart.
Yeah.
Right.
Next level mailbox money.
And you're doing all this just like, it's kind of like going to war with as a one-man army. Like you're taking all this on and just learning as you go. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Dude. That's exactly what I did. I mean, when I did that 3.2 mil post, I was like, okay, well, here we go. And I just kind of every day. And then you as a person or as a creator, you got to sit back and be like, that video sucked. I got to change this. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't fucking do that. So
well, critiquing your own work's the hardest part.
A lot of people can't do that. So
but then even assigning a monetary value or dealing with these companies, like you said, I mean, let's use Walmart as an example. When they approach you, I mean, you got to be able to sit there and talk to them, right? And say, hey, this is what I'm worth. This is what I know I can do. And this is how I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to do it the way you say because this works better. And you've got a track record that's going to prove all that. And you have it. So how can they argue with you?
My analytics all the way to them. So I could say, well, hold on.
Hold on, Bill.
Yeah. This is what works. This is what doesn't.
Exactly. Well, Dane, dude, listen, plug all your stuff real quick. Tell people that are living under a rock and don't know where to find you. Tell them where to get you. I think we might have mentioned it once or twice, but how do they look you up?
Yeah.
I'm on IG, TikTok, and I think Facebook is the same way too. But It's at Dane the Greatt with 2 T's.
I love it.
That's
I love
it.
That's awesome, man.
Love it. You hit that extra T, man.
And
Don't-
YouTube.
why- yeah. Why does he have it? You don't need to know.
What?
You just need to.
I don't know
yeah,
why I did the 2 T's. I don't know.
Just chop it up,
For
dude.
S and G's.
Yeah. More
Double T me right now.
TTs are better. TTs are nice, right?
Uh-oh, we're going
Everybody
out.
loves TTs. Yeah. Everybody loves
Chopping
TTs.
up. Somebody's watching. Who's
Who's
watching Coco Melon?
Who's on TikTok watching
Somebody's
Dane
watching
again?
Coco Melon on this Wi-Fi.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, there it
Dude.
goes.
Yep, he's back. Is he coming back? Is he up? It looks like he is. Hold on. We can't leave him without telling him goodbye. We can't do it. We
Yeah.
cannot do it.
Cut
we got to
that
get him
Xbox
back.
off.
Yeah, we got to cut the Xbox
I can hear
off.
you here and there.
Oh,
All right, hold on. How about now?
You good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
Hello?
hear
We're
us?
coming back.
It's an internet show, ladies and gentlemen. It's an internet show.
Into
Yes,
the
we
web.
can right now.
Hey, man, I just wanted to tell you goodbye. Thank you for having me.
But Dan, if you can hear us, man, I appreciate you responding back to the email, dude. That meant a lot to me and Joey. We're just 2 clowns
Yeah.
over here on the Gulf Coast, and to have you message us back and
There we
jump
go.
on with us tonight, dude, it really means a lot to us. We love your content, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, we good?
That's the greatest internet response. Just the pixelated
Yeah.
AT&T video.
That's
Having
sweet.
trouble connecting this often caused by an unstable internet connection. Move closer to your router if what?
What? That's great. I love it, dude. I love it.
Get that dial-up modem rolling, man. Let's go.
Yeah, y'all
Me?
keep watching it. Yeah. Y'all keep watching so he can get damn gigabyte internet. There, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're
back.
back.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't know if it was me. It
We're
could be
pretty
me,
sure-
but
Is it me? Is it you? We don't know. We don't know. But
We'll
look,
point
I'm
the
gonna
finger.
redo the outro. I'm gonna redo the outro so you can hear it. We really appreciate you responding back to our email, man. Me and Joey are 2 local clowns here from the Gulf Coast, and we're huge fans of your content. Jumping on here tonight with us and hanging out, it really means a lot to us, dude.
man.
If there's
Yeah,
anything
man.
we can ever do for you in the future, please don't hesitate. Hit us up. We love what you're doing, and just keep being cool, man.
Look at these 2 podcast cool dudes.
That's it, man.
What the hell is a podcast?
What's a podcast?
It's
What's
internet.
a podcast? Podcasts are going crazy right now. So
Yeah.
They are, man. Listen, one day we want to get you live in the studio,
Yeah.
like with us. I know that probably takes a lot of logistics and a little bit of coin.
dude, the
figure
Biloxi
it out.
ain't far.
No, it ain't. It ain't. And we got a lot of cool shit we can put you on too. So
Let us
we'll
know.
make it happen.
Yes, sir.
You have a good night, brother. We appreciate it, man.
Thank you
Appreciate
guys,
it, brother.
man. Thank you guys
All
so
right,
much
dude.
for having me, bro.
Absolutely. You have a good night. All right, Joey. That was killer, man. I knew
That
it was
was
going to be
killer.
cool. Everybody we meet from Louisiana feels like you've known them for 15, 20 years, and that's what I love about that state. So
I
I
gotta
love the hat.
apologize on my technical difficulties as well, but
actually, your phone is better than the laptop. So I think
it's
you just need to
terrible. Like my phone, it just didn't update. I mean, my computer just didn't update.
just use the
I don't know.
phone from here on out. It's way better. So
Yeah,
dig
but
it.
then
I
I
love-
can't share it, and I'm moving around and drinking
Nah.
whiskey, and it's all over the place.
whatever. We'll make it work. Like Dane said, man, just hit record and go.
I gotta fix my lighting.
Yeah, you got a lot to work on, but the hat was cool, and that's the most important thing.
Oh ho ho!
Thanks everybody for watching on the live stream. Thank y'all if you're on the replay, man. We really appreciate it. Go check out Dane on TikTok if you already haven't. Check us out, brownwaterbanter.com. If you want to see all of our episodes are there. The podcast is there, audio stuff, and our merch shop. We got a lot more cool shit.
Next show will be in the new studio.
Yes, yeah, hopefully. Hopefully
Yeah.
it will. But we got a lot of more.
Get off work.
That's also a problem. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up for you. We got a lot of guests on the short list that we can't wait to bring to you. So just keep tuning in, man, and we'll keep making them. See y'all on the next one.
Later.